And joining us back again, Jen Chaney, who's TV editor for New York's magazine entertainment site Vulture. Jen, any initial reactions from the nominations?
I'll tell you, my initial reaction is that I am so happy to see the Americans finally getting attention in the Emmy nominations. It got nominated for Best Drama, and both Kerry Russell and Matthew Rhys, the stars, were nominated for their performances. It's been overlooked for 3 seasons. To finally see it getting recognition makes me very happy. I was sure they were going to snub it again, and they didn't, and that's great.
Interesting. Now, were you surprised? Anthony Anderson, you know, he was the host there you see on the left, but he also was nominated. And his show as well, Blackish, nominated. He was very enthused to get that nod.
Yes, to say the least. You know, he was nominated last year, so I wasn't surprised to see him nominated again for Best Actor in a Comedy. But this is the first time that Blackish has been nominated in the Best Comedy category. So that's, you know, a breakthrough for the show for that reason. And Tracee Ellis Ross getting a nomination as well. You know, it had a great second season, and it's getting the attention it deserves for that.
And House of Cards, a lot of talk about how the writer and director is actually going to step down next season. So are you surprised also that they also got a nod?
Well, he had stepped down, actually. Yeah, that had happened already. I wasn't surprised by that because I thought this season was actually a stronger season than the previous one. And as I said before, you know, they tend to nominate the same shows over and over again. And you saw a lot of the same nominations that were given last year in Best Drama given again this year, and House of Cards was one of them.
And were you surprised by any of the picks?
I was surprised to not see any love for Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It didn't get nominated for Best Comedy, and I thought for sure Rebecca Bloom would get a nomination for Best Actress in a Comedy, and she didn't. I was also sad The Leftovers didn't get any recognition either, at least in these initial categories, which is a terrific show, had an amazing second season, but just didn't make it in for Best Drama.
And what does it say about the state of television today and the shows that we have on?
I mean, there is just so much variety, and you just look at the networks or streaming services, the variety just in that regard. There's just so much great content, great television out there, and I think you see a lot of diversity of what kinds of shows we're looking at too. So that speaks well of just how much creativity there is in the industry right now.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here before we go. What would you say, based on these nominations, what are your top 3 shows that you say people just got to tune in and check out?
Well, certainly Mr. Robot, which just started its second season and just got its first nomination for Best Drama for its first season. That's a show that I think people should check out. Absolutely check out The Americans. It's terrific. And then on the comedy side, Master of None was nominated for its first season on Netflix, and I thought that was a brilliant show, with Aziz Ansari also getting nominated for Best Actor. That's one people should check out as well.
I just love that. I have to say, as an Indian American growing up, seeing his vantage point was so fascinating and so validating to finally have that diverse voice. Jen Chaney?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for joining us.